Hello everyone and welcome to the stream and good evening as usual. It's a little bit later than usual because late stream I'm not really good at keeping times even though I don't really have a strict schedule. I like to do it around 10 PM my time. It's almost midnight now, like it's 20 minutes from midnight, so that's fun. But that's actually kind of better because it's probably better to play a game like this later in the evening. At least for me, it's probably like, what, 7 PM for you guys in the US? Depending on which continent or, sorry, time zone. I'm not sure what you call it. I think it's just time zone. Not continent, but let me just finish setting this up real quick and then we'll get started. So it is October the 1st, the start of Spoop month. I've got some plans for spoopy games that I want to do throughout the month. And I did play and beat Ocarina of Time 3D earlier this year, and I want to play this game this year as well. So I kind of figured, what better way to start off Spoop Month than by playing the spoopiest of Zelda games? And yeah, that's kind of why we're starting with this. There we go, there's the 3DS audio. You know, I was kind of hoping to hear like an abridged version of the Majora theme there when you like look at the icon. Like, that actually sounds really happy compared to a lot of the themes and stuff that goes on in this game. Before we start, real quick, I played the N64 original, I've never played the 3DS version. And I've heard that the 3DS version makes quite a number of changes, both good and bad. But it's got a few good quality of life improvements, like the side quests, which are a big part of this game. So I'm looking forward to seeing how they handle that. Apparently they make it a lot more manageable, like to do a lot of the side quests, because in this game side quests are determined by certain times of certain days. You can't just like start a side quest at any point, you have to be at a certain place and time for them to work. So I think they have like some sort of timetable or something so you can like keep track of what's going on where, which is a really smart feature. So I might actually try attempting to complete most of these side quests as we play this, because again, unlike most RPGs or Zelda games, the side quests are actually like a bigger part of this game than most. Oh yeah, that's right, we're playing a 3DS game, so the audio's a bit crunched. I'm fine with that. You get used to it as you play it, I guess. I don't remember the name of this town, to be honest, but yeah, this is the main town that you start in this game. It's kind of funny how I just got off of playing Link's Awakening on the Switch, and that game has nothing to do with Hyrule. And now we're playing another Zelda game which also has nothing to do with Hyrule. I don't remember the name of this place actually, the world that you're in, but it's not Hyrule. I'm sure the game will tell me what the name of the location is. It's on the tip of my tongue, but I don't remember. The last time I played this game was, I don't know, way back in the mid-2000s. Like, it was that long ago. So I'm kind of coming back into this with sort of a fresh mind since it's been that long since I last played the game. There's some new info for Sword and Shield. I heard about that there's going to be 18 I was about to say dungeons. There's going to be 18 gyms, is that true? Because that is a fucking lot of gyms, if that's the case. I mean, usually Pokemon it's like 8 gyms and then it's like the what you call them, the Elite Four. And this is where most kids who grew up in the 80s or 90s, like myself, started getting nightmares of that fucking moon face. It's a really creepy looking face as well. Like, I know it's kind of a meme now, but back then it was like, holy shit, Nintendo made this model. Although in this version of the game it looks a little bit more detailed than the N64 one. Now let's get started. I'm going to turn the volume up just a tiny bit because I feel like it's a little bit quiet. on this capture. Oh, I can't actually press the B button, I have to type it literally. That's weird. Just use my fat fingers to type this in because I don't have a stylus on hand. Hopefully I don't need, in fact, wait a minute, I do have a stylus. Don't know if I'll need this at any point in the game, but just in case I'll have a stylus next to me. I've got a Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver Totodile stylus, which I got years ago when I pre-ordered that game. Okay, this game supports the Circle Pad Pro. Oh wait a minute, do I have one of those? I think I do. Don't know where I sat it though. Shit, I didn't even know this game supported that. 1 second, I'm gonna see if I can find that real quick. I can enable this later on, can't I? Because I don't have the 3DS Pro thingy on hand right now. I do have one, but I don't remember where I sat it. I didn't even know this game supported that, otherwise I would have got it ready in advance, but I'm gonna have to look for that later. You can set it, you can change this in the options, right, that's good. Right, so I guess for part 1 we're doing it without the Circle Pad Pro, part 2 we can use that. In the land of Hyrule there echoes a legend hold dearly something. A boy who after battling all of the evil and saving Hyrule crept away from the land. And I'm really bad at reading. Done with the battles he's waged across time, he embarked on a journey, secret and personal journey. A journey in search of a beloved and invaluable friend. A friend with whom he parted ways, and when he finally fulfilled his heroic duty and took his place in time, I guess that's it. Yeah, that text goes by a little bit too fast. Like, what's wrong with me pressing the A button when I'm ready? So in this game there is no Navi. I believe this game is like the start of like one of the 2 split timelines where like Link goes back into time and then does his own thing after the end of Ocarina. Also, I find it weird that like Link just like leaves Hyrule with fucking Epona. He's like, yeah, fuck the Lon Lon Ranch, we're just gonna take this loss. It's one thing to go across Hyrule with it if you need to do something, but if you're leaving the whole country with it, that's a different story. You 2 fairies did great. I wonder if he has anything good on him. Huh? This guy. Well, that shouldn't be a problem. So yeah, this is Skull Kid. The one with the mask. I noticed with the logo you can barely see the Wolf Majora's mask. I'm gonna have to fix that for part 2. Kinda like set that up on short notice, so don't mind me. Oh, with the pretty ocarina. Hey Skull Kid, let me touch it, I wanna see. You can't tell. What would he do if he dropped it and broke it? No way, you can't touch it. Ah, but sis, why can't I try it out too? I love how it just like plays random notes on the ocarina when he blows into it once. Heh. What ocarina? I don't have an ocarina. Okay, forget about Link stealing the... well, not stealing, but just taking the horse out of the country. Now he's getting this horse taken from him. Everybody wants that goddamn horse. So yeah, I should have really looked into whether or not this game supported the Circle Pad Pro, because that would have been really useful. But you know what? I'm fine using, like, playing the game without it for part 1. I mean, if I need to turn the camera around, I can just do that, which I'm used to at this point because I played Ocarina 3D. May as well get some starting rupees before we move on. So I can still do that, at least I can still do a little small spin slash thingy. Already got nearly 20 rupees just by doing that. You may already know this, but here's a quick review of the basic controls. Okay then, I know how to play Zelda, thanks. Also, Link's got some new jumping animations, for some reason. Doesn't really change how the game is played, they just added like 2 or 3 new jumping animations. Which is kind of funny that they like show them off there. And this is where we end up in Wonderland. Right, where's that door with the lock on it? Oh wait, that's pretty much every Zelda game ever. What's with that stupid horse of yours? It doesn't listen to a word that's said to it. There's no point in riding a thing like that, so I did a favor and got rid of it. Ah, boo-hoo. Why the sad face? I just thought I'd have a little fun with you. Oh, come now. Do you really think you can beat me? Also, I didn't press the A button there, the game did. So I didn't get a chance to read all of that out aloud. Whatever. I feel like that's going to be a running theme. See, I can read stuff fast, silently, it's just when I want to, like, pace myself and read it out aloud for the stream, that's another thing altogether. So apparently young Link has a really deep-rooted fear of Deku shrubs. Also, I like that boring effect to use. I believe the N64 used that boring effect using the expansion pack. Which back then it looked really cool because none of the other N64 games that I knew did that. Now we've become one with the Deku shrubs. That's a good look for you. You'll stay here looking that way forever. Apparently that fairy is a dog. Did you hear the growling? Sis! Whoa, whoa, Skull Kid, wait for me, I'm still here! Tail, you can't leave without me! I don't know if that's pronounced as tail or tell. You! If I wasn't dealing with you, I wouldn't have gotten separated from my big brother! Well, don't you sit there, Duko boy, do something! Why are you looking at me like that? What, is there something stuck on my face? Yeah, you've got like a big circle stuck on your face. What, will you stop staring and just open that door for me? Please, come on. A helpless little girl is asking you, so hurry up! Oh, Tail, I wonder if that child would be alright on his own. Still can't pause the game. Okay. So yeah, as Deku Link I can spin! Can't use my sword in this form. So yeah, a big part of this game is that you can turn into different forms throughout the game. You start with the Deku Shrub. And I'm not going to say why this happens, it'll become apparent very soon. Wait for me! Don't leave me behind! So, that stuff back there. I apologize, so take me with you. You want to know about that skull kid who just ran off, right? Well, I just so happen to have an idea of where he may be going. Take me with you and I'll help you out. Deal? Hang on a second, gonna move OBS over to the side so I can see. Okay, just making sure I'm keeping an eye on like OBS in case it starts dropping frames. As it usually does. Good, so then it's settled. Now then, I'll be your partner. Or at least until we catch that skull kid. My name is Tattle, so nice to meet you, or whatever. Now that we've got that now that we've got all of that straightened out, can we stop messing around and get moving? If I figure something out, press right on the D-pad and I'll tell you. Hopefully you'll manage to get by without my help until then. Just like Deku Link looking at the screen there. Shrugging. So yeah, this is another of the Deku Shrub's powers. You can bury yourself in these flowers. And then you can glide for a short while. Give me some of them roots. Or Deku nuts. Do you know how to use items? It's pretty important. Tap on the items button to bring up the item screen. Right, okay, so it's the same as Ocarina 3D then. You can also tap and slide to assign an item, so do it in whichever way you like best. Right, okay. So it's essentially a small tutorial area just so you can get the feel for this new form. Hey you, come on, press L to talk to me. It says A for attack. But how do I talk to it? Did I just use Tattle? Oh, okay, I have to use Tattle for that. There you go, see, you can do it if you... You can do it if you try. When I fly over to some people or objects, you can use the L button to look at them and you can interact with them. Use the L targeting to talk to people even if they're far away. Or if there's no one to target, you can use the L button to look straight ahead. Enough about that now. Come over here to this tree and check it out. Oh, okay, you can drop Deku seeds while we're doing that. Strange, but the way you look right now, it sort of reminds me of this tree. Looks all dark and gloomy, almost like it could start crying any second. How sad. Yeah, so there's like some fan theories that go around with this particular tree. I'm not going to go into that right now, but... How do I go into first person mode? Yeah, there we go. I mean, even this looks quite creepy. Just like this seemingly lifeless husk that was perhaps once a living thing. With the face of, like, eternal agony. Anyways, let's move on. Right, so I believe that's the tutorial section done now. Also, that's a pretty cool effect. Also, that whole tutorial segment, you can't go back there anymore. Thankfully, there's no important stuff back there, like heart containers or anything. Oh yeah, that's something that tells you where to go next if you get stuck. That's specific to the 3D version. Also, there's that famous line. You've met with a terrible fate, haven't you? The Happy Mask salesman from Ocarina of Time. I own the Happy Mask shop. I travel far and wide in search of masks. During my travels, a very important mask was stolen from me by an imp in the woods. So here I am at a loss, and now I found you. Now, don't think me rude, but I have been following you. For all I know, I know a way to return you to your former self. If you can get back that precious item that was stolen from you, I will return you to normal. In exchange, all I ask that you get back at my precious mask that the imp stole from me. What? Is it not a simple task? Why, to ask someone like you, it should be by no means a difficult task. I love how he just like snaps into different poses rather than animate into it. Except, the one thing is, I'm a very busy fellow, and I must leave this place in 3 days. How grateful I would be if you could bring it back to me before my time here is up. But yes, you'll be fine. I see you are young and you have tremendous courage. I'm sure you will find it right away. Also, there's a little... I know we just talked about how like, there was a million Nintendo cameos in Link's Awakening, but there's a little Nintendo cameo there on his backpack. Mario mask. Oh, and one more thing. Please be so kind as to direct your gaze over there for a moment. I don't think I'll get all the heart pieces. I'll try to get most of them. I'm just going to play this game mostly casually. That strange stone over there. Do you not see it? It's called a Sheikah stone. When the world has weighed you down with worry, crawl inside and it'll show you the way. If you ever find yourself lost on your grand adventure, seek the counsel of the wise, Old Stone. It will surely help you on your noble quest. Well then, I am counting on you. Oh, so there's a mask back there that looks vaguely like fucking Elvis Presley for some reason. It's like a stone mask. Let's see what kind of masks you got here. I just love how there's like a blatant Mario mask. That one just looks like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. And then I don't even know what this one's supposed to be. Alright, let's get out of here. And start looking for our ocarina. Dawn of the first day, 72 hours remain. Yeah, so this town area is called Clock Town. He gives me the creeps. That mask salesman was the... Sorry, just thinking out loud. But 3 days? Even if we never sleep, that still leaves us with a measly 72 hours. Talk about demanding. Well, don't just stand there. We're going to see the Great Fairy. You don't want to... Look, you want to find the Skull Kid, don't you? The Great Fairy will know everything he's up to. She watches over everything, and then just between you and me, the Skull Kid is no match for the Great Fairy. I'm pretty sure that the Great Fairy lives up on the shrine somewhere here in town. Where? Somewhere. Don't press me for details, I don't come to this town very often. You can try talking to one of those kids who hang out around town. One of them might know where the shrine is. Oh shit. Angry dog. Oh, okay then. I was trying to talk to the character, but okay. Guess I can't talk to that one. Hi-ho, hi-ho. Looks like it's another all-nighter. I wonder if that'll get finished. So yeah, probably noticed there's like a little timer at the bottom there. That's going to be very important for this game. It's locked. Okay. Oh yeah, so Deku Link can't swim, instead he skims across the water. He can only skim for like 3 to 5 jumps, I guess. And then after that he sinks. So you have to be careful with that. I guess that's the exit. Like the town exit, so I can't leave. You'd think the knight there defending the town would maybe, like, get rid of the Deku shrub, since he's obviously not a part of this town, but no, he just keeps me within it, because I guess that makes sense. So yeah, the clock town is divided into like 4 distinct segments. Let's talk to this kid, see if he knows where the fairy shrine is. What? Is there something you want from the bombers? We're investigating various events around in Termina. Yeah, that's the name of this country that we're in. It's sort of our thing. Ask us anything if you like. The Great Fairy Shrine? I've heard rumors that it's somewhere in North Clock Town. Was that just where we were? Or was that south? Let's see. Map. Oh, okay. That's not the map of the town, that's just like the map of the whole country. Right, here we go. Also here, this is the game that introduced this fucking character. What's this? Green claws? White fairy? Sir, could you be by chance be a forest fairy? Oh my! My name is Tingle. I am the same as you, sir. A forest fairy. I don't even know what this voice is. But alas, I am already of age 35. No fairy has come to me yet. My father tells me to grow up and act my age, but why? I tell you, Tingle is the very reincarnation of a fairy. Now, while I stand here waiting for a fairy of my own, I sell maps to help out my father. Lucky, lucky! You are so lucky to have a fairy. I know. But we should be friends. Yes, yes. In exchange, I will sell you a map for as a cheap sign of my friendship. Will you buy one of Tingle's maps? Yippee! Okay, I'm not doing that again. That's pretty much what I imagine he sounds like. I mean, it kinda sounds like that with the voice clips. You've got a map of Clocktown, now you can find your way around town. The red arrow on the map shows where you entered and the yellow arrow shows your current location. Oh, Tingle nearly forgot. Good sir. Do you know how to use my maps? Tap the map on the lower screen to zoom in and zoom out. Tap the map button to view the map screen. There's lots to see here, so be sure to check it out. Well, call again. Tingle Tingle Koolumpa. These are the magic words that Tingle created himself. Do not steal them. Yeah, Tingle, he didn't only get his own game, but he got like 2 games, did he not? Oh yeah, there's a bank in this town, that's also going to be quite important. Right, so here's the fairy shrine. And the Great Fairy has been divided into a million small fairies for some reason. Which have really weird looking faces. Young one, please hear my plea. I've been broken and shattered to pieces by the Masked Skull Kid. Please find the one stray fairy lost in town and bring her to this fairy fountain. Also in this game it seems that the little miniature fairies are actual 3D models. In the original N64 game they were like sprites. So you could only like see it from one angle. But yeah, one of those 2 Tingle games was localized into English, the other one wasn't. Deku Scrub Playground. How about it? Will the young one play? Use this Deku Flower and have fun! If the time it takes you to get all the rupees is faster than the current record, I'll give you an extravagant prize. But if you fall down just once, it's all over. The best time for today's game is 1 minute and 15 seconds. Get all the rupees faster than that. Was this minigame in the original? Because I don't remember this. Uh-oh. Okay, I timed that right. This was in the original. I don't remember this at all. There we go, first try. 1 minute, 1 second. That's amazing, it's a new record. Take this! You got a fishing hole pass, present this fishing hole in exchange for a free fishing rod rental. I'll record this name, so what's your name, young one? Melee, that's a strange name for a Deku shrub. If you can, come by again tomorrow. I'm guessing he offers another prize tomorrow. So yeah, like the Masked Salesman says, there's like 3 days, and the entire game takes place within these 3 days. So you only have so much time to like complete the game, which kind of sounds shit, like kind of like Dead Rising, because I never liked Dead Rising doing that sort of thing. In this game, however, eventually you'll be able to travel back in time and then do things over. So the idea is to like keep going back in time until you get everything that you need. Which is kind of crazy, but it's really good. I like how this game handles it. You shouldn't be too surprised about like the time traveling mechanic, because that was like the big part of like Ocarina of Time. Hi, what's a young Deku scrub like you doing in a town like this? Great Fairy Shrine, of course I've heard of it. I'm a boomer! I thought that said I'm a boomer. I was like, how the fuck are you a boomer? I doubt it's around here though. I don't need to know where the shrine is, I need to know where the fairy is. You're not losing steam, are you? If you're tired, you should go check the plaza behind the clock tower. There's a strange statue there. Something about it makes me feel all relaxed, but I'm not sure why. Go check it out for yourself. Oh yeah, it's like a safe statue, isn't it? I think. Yeah, this thing. Yeah, so in this game you can't save at any point, you have to like go up to these statues to save the game. Right, so I don't think I've been up this way yet. Or I have. Oh, that's right, I've got a map, I can look at that for reference. 1 second. Should probably pause the game so that the time doesn't continue moving. Just need to adjust something real quick. Right, there we go. I don't think I've gone to the west side of Clocktown yet, so let's go over there. I believe the bank is over here as well. Is that Ruto? Wait, was he talking about the shrine or the mini fairy thing? Oh right, okay, sorry, I thought I was talking about where the fairy shrine was. The Great Fairy? I think I saw a little lost-looking fairy. It was floating around the laundry pool. You can get to the laundry pool from the south side of town. If you go during the day, the fairy should be there. Well, it's evening now, so I don't know if it will still be there, but I'll go check. Ah. There is. Oh, look who it is. It's the guy that plays the music. La la la! They said I was too loud when I practiced in my room. They got mad. Oh, and now I'm sad. I'll just stay here the night away from their pads. And you are a child, so you must go to bed. Does that guy even have a name? Because I was trying to remember what his name was, and I was like, oh wait a minute, did he even tell me his name in Ocarina? I'm sure he has some sort of name, I just don't remember if that game tells you it. Or if that's like something you have to look up. There we go, the return of the Great Fairy. Still looks a bit creepy in the Ocarina / Majora games though. Turtle and you, young one of the altered shape. Thank you for returning my broken and shattered body back to normal. I am the Great Fairy of Magic. I thought that masked child was helping me and I grew careless. All I can offer you now is this. I shall grant you some magic power as a sign of my gratitude. Please accept it. Yeah, so we get magic very early in the game. Granted, we can't really do much with the magic right now, but we can use a specific power for the Deku Shrub with it. It's a very weird power. In your current form, you can now press and hold B to blow a big bubble, release to shoot it. I wonder if this game has gyro aiming like the other game on the 3DS, I'm assuming so. The man who lives in the observatory outside of town may know where the Skull Kid is, but be careful. You must not underestimate that one child's powers, kind young one. If you ever are to return to your former shape, come see me and I will give you some more help. Right, so there's a guy in an observatory just outside of town. Pretty sure one of the bomber kids will tell me where to go for that. What do you want, Shrimp? I'm busy practicing with my blowgun. If you can't pop that balloon, then don't mess with Jim. Jim Sterling. Who does that rascal think he is? He thinks he's so smart. You should try pop that balloon too, that'll show him. There we go. Are you the one who just popped that from up there? Not bad for a Deku scrub. We bombers have a hideout that leads to the observatory just outside of town. But you'll need a code to get in. Maybe I'll tell you what it is. But don't think you're gonna get it that easily. I can't tell you what the code is. You'll have to pass my test first. Are you ready? Alright guys, line up. The 5 of us will run and hide in different places all over town. Shouldn't you kids be... like, isn't it past your bedtime at this point? The 5 of us will run and hide in different places all over town. If you can catch all of us before sunrise, we'll tell you the secret codes. Oh, and the Deku nuts aren't fair game, so they're so bright and hurt our eyes, so you can't use them, okay? Yeah, this game has multiple great fairies in it. I think like 4 of them. I see a heart piece up there, but I can't reach it as Deku Link. Now let's go look for these 5 kids. It's not that, like, that kid just like blocks that entrance, he's not one of them. Oh, you caught me! Now there's only 4 left. So yeah, I've got until 6 AM in-game time, so I've got plenty of time. Right now it's 9:40 PM in the game. So apparently in this world, 1 second equals 1 minute. Got to be at least 1 in the central area. What is that fucking dog's deal? Guess dogs don't like Deku shrubs? Well, it seems like you can still aim with the gyro, so that's great. That was like something I really loved about the 3DS port of Ocarina of Time. Oh, why do we have to play with these stupid brats' little game? Come on, hurry up and find them already! Oh wait, that's not one of them, I don't think. I like how the little, like if you look at the minimap, I like how my like player cursor spins around to reflect that I'm spinning. I guess dogs chase sticks, yeah, that's true. That fucking kid going mental there. Oh, you caught me, now there's only 3 left. Don't bother us. Oh, okay then, sorry. I mean, to be fair, you're drawing attention to yourself by dancing weird with weird music, so don't blame me for approaching you. Let's try going to the east side. Oh, wait a minute. Found you. Didn't even notice that at first. Oh yeah, you can read signs in this, can't you? The town shooting gallery. You know what, I've got time. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, right, never mind. Pretty sure I can get a heart container in there, but that can wait. Let me double check this isn't one of the kids I need to catch. Yeah, that's... Yeah, I need to catch the 5 kids first and then give him the codes. So yeah, this game is relatively short compared to Ocarina of Time. Like, in Ocarina of Time there was, I think, like 10 dungeons? No, there was 9 dungeons in that game. 3 is Young Link, and then like 6 more is Adult Link. In this game there's only 4 dungeons, but what it lacks in dungeons it makes up for in like additional side content. Which some might argue is like the real part of the game. So I don't know if I'll even get to the first dungeon tonight, because it does take a while to get there. Once I'm able to turn back to regular Link, I'm going to try doing some side quests, I guess. I did check that side of town. I'm going to go back to the, what was it called, the laundry pool? Maybe there's a kid hiding there. Nope. Oh, I didn't even see him there. How did I miss that? Also, I don't know if it's 6 AM or what, but I'm running out of time. Probably not up there. Shit. I've got like less than 30 seconds to find this last kid. Assuming that I've got to catch them by 6 AM. Yeah. Well, that sucks. Oh no, it's done already. That means we failed that kid's challenge. You're really concerned about this, right? We can't give up though, we have to pass. Let's try that again. First we need to see the lead bomber. At least I know where most of them are now. It was just that last one I couldn't fucking find. Also, you might have noticed that the town music is picking up in speed a little bit. An indication of things to come. I don't remember how I get back up there. Let me check that box real quick. Oh yeah, you're supposed to use this to get back up there. So I've got until 6 PM now to get these 5 kids. Like, you can keep trying this over and over, but the problem is you waste time if you don't get them all. And you don't exactly have time on your side. There's one hiding in a box here, I think. There is. And then there's one hiding in a box in the laundry pool, and then there's one in the west side. I think the one I missed originally was in the north side of town. Don't know how I missed that one. Yeah, we got this. I love how, like, Link's voice is, like, distorted. Like, they use some sort of filter for the Deku Shrub version. No way, you finally got me! You're pretty good for a Deku scrub. If only you were human. Also, I just realized he called me a fucking scrub and not a shrub. Piece of shit. Then I could give you an original Bomber's notebook and make you a member. What do you guys think? No way, no scrubs! Racists. I guess not. Once we let some kid in who isn't human in our gang, boy do we regret it. Sorry. But I'll teach you the code, just like I promised. I can only tell you once though, so pay close attention. Are you ready? 21345. The code is 21345. The entrance to our secret hideout is in East Clocktown. 21345, that's easy to remember. It's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but 1 and 2 are switched. So yeah, I think that number is randomly generated, so you can't just, like, guess it. If you want to pass through here, you'll have to say the secret codes. That's right. If you know the code, then you're a member, right? Okay, here you go. There's a lot of cool stuff at the Telescope Guy's place. Oh yeah, the Bomber Secret Society of Justice Forever. Alright, see you later, kids. Oh shit. Yeah, I've got to be careful about that. That's a Skulltula. It's protected by a hard shell, but its stomach is soft. Oh yeah, I like this music. Yo, hey, baby! I'm Styling Scarecrow, wandering in search of pleasant music. Time will pass in the blink of an eye if you dance with me. If you like, baby, we can forget the time and dance until night. No, not yet. Oh, sorry, that's too bad. In that case, you can come back anytime if you do decide you want to dance. See you later, baby! Lots of rupees. Already got 55. So this is the observatory, just outside of town. Where's the guy? There he is. Well, well, a strange-looking child has joined me today. Are you a new friend of the Bombers gang? Your manners seem much better than those of your mischievous friend from the other day. That ill-mannered troublemaker from the other day said he'd break my instruments. He said he'd steal my moon's tear, and there was no stopping him. Even now, just watching him, he probably is causing trouble around the clock tower. Will you gaze into the telescope? Sure. So I can use the gyro again to aim around. There he is. He's on top of the clock tower. And there's the moon hanging over the sky. Gonna fucking get you. Right, okay then. Done looking with that. Well, did you find that troublemaker? And that loud noise, what was that? Perhaps another moon's tear has fallen nearby. Go through that door and take a look outside, will you? But I wonder how that troublemaker got on top of the clock tower. The only way up there is through the clock door that opens only on the eve of the carnival. You've got the moon's tear. Its sparkling beauty radiates rather strangely. I like how there's a cracked texture on the floor to show you the point of impact. Hey, just so you know, items like this are basically called gear. Gear is basically just stuff you won't normally need to mess with or think about too much. Tap on the gear button. Yeah, the little icon now is so small I can't actually read what it says, but the touchscreen shows you. So yeah, tap the gear on the lower screen if you want to take a look at the gear-like things you've collected. Okay? The moon sure is huge right now. It looks like it's going to come crashing down in on us. But don't worry about that, silly moon. Just focus on the Skull Kid. We know where he is now, and there's nothing left to do here. Let's go to the clock tower. Right, so before we go and do that, I'm going to advance the time by a good chunk. Because there's nothing else we need to do now but, like, get to the final 6 hours. Yo, hey, baby! So yeah, if, like, most people that play this casually, like, they would probably be, like, close to the end of the 3 days by the time they get to this point. But I got here a little bit early. So the scarecrow is just here so that you can, like, skip to the last part of time, of the 3-day time limit. I like how despite the fact that we're playing this on the 3DS, you still see those black borders on the top and bottom during cutscenes. Which I thought the whole point of that was to make 4x3 look like 16x9, but okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the bank as well. Basically, you deposit your money and for some reason, despite going back in time afterward, the money will still stay there. If you try going back in time before depositing the money, then you would not be able to keep that money. Like, it just disappears when you travel back in time. But outside seems to have gotten kinda dangerous. Yikes, I'm getting out of town. See you later, baby! Okay, so it's not 6 hours, it's 12 hours before impact that you can do this up to. That's perfect, though. Right, so let's make our way back into town and deposit our rupees and then go do this next part. Fuck off. I haven't really properly checked, like, this town in terms of, like, going in buildings and talking to NPCs. But once I become Human Link and get my Ocarina back, I will start doing that. Because a lot of the side quests lie in, like, different NPCs in the town. As well as some outside of town. So I think the bank is somewhere down this area here. I think it's this one because there's a rupee picture there. And it's a good thing it's still open. Nope, that's not it. Curiosity shop. That's a bomb shop, and... Wait a minute. Wait, is that a bomb shop? It looks like a bomb. Let's try it. Yeah, that's a bomb shop. Is the bank up here then? I don't exactly remember where it is, but it must be here somewhere. That's the target game. Bank is at the clock tower in this game. Oh, is it? I'm pretty sure the N64 version, it was in West Clocktown. Maybe I'm misremembering it, but I remember kind of going over there to, like, deposit my rupees. So where exactly do you deposit your rupees then? Like, is it the guy... this guy? Ah, here we go. So yeah, was this in the West Clocktown and they just moved it here for convenience? Because that's kind of cool. Although, people who played the N64 game would get confused. Because they'd be like, no, I'm pretty sure I saw it in West. Hey there, little guy, won't you deposit some rupees? Nowadays, even if people have no money, they don't deposit anything, nothing! For a limited time, I'll give you a special gift based on how much you deposit. For example, if you deposit 200 rupees, you get a Primo wallet that holds a lot of rupees. So, little guy, what's your name? Melee, is it? Got it. I won't forget your deposits. Let me stamp you with my special ink. Hey, relax. Don't leave any marks. It's not gonna leave any marks and it won't hurt. There. Now I'll know when I see you. You've got a total of 56 rupees. Come back and deposit some more after you save up a bunch. Right, so all we need to do now is just wait until 6 PM, which is going to take a few minutes. Hey, Duco kids! No. I don't know if you heard that, but my phone thought I was saying, you know, Duco kids, you waiting for us to finish the bridge from the festival tower up to the clock tower entrance up there? Sorry, my apprentices panicked and ran away. This is all we get for a festival tower. It's not quite tall enough, is it? Sheesh! Even if we went to the top of the festival tower, we wouldn't be able to get up to the clock tower entrance. I apologize for all of this. I wish I could scare the moon away. I actually wonder if I can grab that heart container up here, because I think there's a way to grab it as the Deku Shrub. Since I've got time to kill. Maybe I could potentially reach it by using this Deku Shrub pad thing here, the flower. No, the tree's too far away. Wait, we're aiming for that tree over there, by the way. Unless there's one over there that we can use. No, we need to be... Right, okay then. Right, well that's... It's not 6 PM we have to wait for, it's midday, I forgot. I think, or midnight, I'm not even sure what time this is right now. Probably midnight, because it looks dark. So yeah, for some reason the entrance into the clock tower is like all the way up there. Like several feet off the ground. Let me just see if I can get a couple more rupees real quick. Got plenty of time. I like the creepy ambience that starts playing during the last 6 minutes. Or the last 6 hours. Did he just sarcastically call me a big spender? Because I just gave him 7 rupees? Piece of shit. Wait, hang on! We'll be getting that heart piece in just a moment, though. This is my private property. Don't try using it when I'm not around. The town's carnival is starting to look a little iffy. I'm thinking of closing up shop soon so I can get a gift for my wife and return to her in my village. But I've heard a stone called the Moon's Tear shines brighter than any other in the land. If you've got one, I would love to get it from you. My wife would really love it. If you give it to me, I'll give you my spot here, the Deku flower included. Ah, the stone! You must hand it over to me now. In exchange, I'll give you my spot here, Deku flower included, yes? You've traded the Moon's Tear for a town title deed. You really helped me out. Now I have the perfect souvenir for my wife. She hasn't set eyes on a jewel or strange sparkling stone like this in a very long time. Thankfully the time stops while you're reading dialogue, so we're not actually wasting time doing this. The title deed for this spot should be in high demand among Deku scrubs. Wait, is it Deku scrubs? I thought it was Deku shrubs. Okay, never mind. But you already knew that. If you don't need it anymore, you can always sell it. Alright, so we can now use this flower pod and then jump up to where that door is. So yeah, pretty much everything we've been doing up to this point, we were trying to get that Moon's Tear so we can just get access to this room. Where the Skull Kid is. Moon Kid. Also, there's my first piece of heart. 3 more. Don't stop now. Look, you can get up there now. Yeah, the world's about to end. The moon's gonna come crashing down in 4 minutes. You can see how really close it is to destroying the town. ... Sis! Ah, Tail, we've been looking for you two. Hey, Skull Kid, what if you give that mask back you're wearing now? Hey, come on, are you listening? Swamp, mountain, ocean, canyon. Hurry, the 4 who are there, bring them here. Don't speak out of line, you stupid fairy! What are you doing to my brother? Skull Kid, do you think you're still our friend after that? Well, whatever. Even if they were all to come now, they wouldn't be able to handle me. Just look above you. If it's something that can be stopped, then just try to stop it! Oh, I can't use Tao for advice. I mean, I know what to do, I just wanted to see the flavor text if there was any. You've got the Ocarina of Time back. Princess Zelda gave you this precious instrument. Suddenly the memories of Princess Zelda came rushing back to you. So yeah, there's no real fight here, you just have to get that Ocarina back. Are you leaving this land of Hyrule? You're already leaving this land of Hyrule, aren't you? Also, welcome to the stream, Squirrely J. Even though it was only a short time, I feel like I've known you forever. I will never forget those days we spent together in Hyrule. And I believe in my heart that a day will come when I shall meet you again. Until that day comes, please take this. I am praying that your journey will be a safe one. If something should happen to you, please remember this song. The Song of Time. Again, they're using the 3DS version's like button layout, so it's going to be a bit confusing to me because I grew up with the C buttons from the N64. You remembered the Song of Time. This melody lingering on the edges of your mind is a song of memories of Princess Zelda. The Goddess of Time is protecting you. If you play the Song of Time, she will aid you. Snap out of it! What are you doing, lost in memories? Get yourself together! Getting that old ocarina back isn't gonna help us now? Somebody, anybody! Goddess of Time, help us please! We need more time! Oh right, it's already on the screen. Huh? That instrument, when did you... Yeah, so if you're Deku Scrub Link, you use like a trumpet instead of an ocarina. I don't understand it either, but that's how that happens. But the song still works. You do lose all of your other items though, like your Deku nuts, like you have to recollect them, but it's not that big of an issue really. So yeah, get used to seeing that screen because you're going to see that a lot. It's a big part of this game to like keep going back to the first day while you make advancements elsewhere. It's really cleverly done. I do like how this game sort of handles like the idea of time travel. It's basically Groundhog Day, the video game. What just happened? Everything is... It's as if nothing ever happened. Start it over. What are you anyway? That song you played, that instrument. That instrument! Wait, that's it! Your instrument! The mask salesman said that if you got it back, the precious thing that was stolen from you, he would return you to normal. Did you completely forget about that, or what? Oh yeah, for some reason that door is physics-based, compared to all the other doors where you press the A button to open it. Were you able to recover your precious item from that imp? Oh, you got it! You got it, you got it, you got it! Then listen to me. Please play the song that I am about to perform, and remember it well. X, Y, R. First new song, the Song of Healing. A very important song in the game, as you're going to see. Hooray, we've lifted the curse of the Deku Scrub. and encased it in a wooden mask. This is a melody that heals evil magic and troubled spirits, turning them into masks. I am sure it will be of some assistance to you in the future. Ah, yes. I give you this mask in commemoration of this day. Fear not, for the magic has been sealed inside of this mask. When you wear it, it will transform you into the shape you just wear. When you remove it, it will return you back to normal. So yeah, now we can like change between the two at will, which is brilliant. You got the Deku mask to keep as a memento. Wear the mask to inhabit the body of a Deku, and then take it off to return to normal. So we can assign that as an item. Now I have fulfilled my promise to you. So please, give me that which was promised to me. I don't have your Majora's Mask yet, dude. Don't tell me. My mask. You did... get it back. Didn't you? Look at his face. What have you done to me? If you leave my mask out there, something terrible will happen. The mask that was stolen from me. It is called Majora's Mask. It is an accursed item from legend that is said to have been used by the ancient tribe in the hexing rituals. It is said that an evil and wicked power is bestowed upon the one who wears that mask. According to legend, the troubles caused by Majora's Mask were so great the Ancient Ones, fearing such catastrophe, sealed the mask in shadow forever, preventing its misuse. But now that the tribe from legend has vanished, no one really knows the true nature of the mask. But I feel it. I went to great lengths to get that legendary mask, and when I finally had it, I could sense the doom of a dark omen brewing. It was unwelcome feeling that makes your hair stand on end. And now, that imp has it. I am begging you. You must get that mask back quickly or something horrible will happen. I am begging you, I'm begging you. You must do it. Really? You'll do it for me? I was certain you would tell me that. Oh my, I nearly forgot. While you were gone, I found one of these. It appears to be one of those fancy notebooks that the local brats carry around. Perhaps the imp dropped it. I have no use for things like this, so please consider it a gift. I insist. No, really, take it, use it. Now only good things can come from it. So yeah, I think this notebook is new to this game compared to the N64 original. You've got the Boomer's notebook that allows you to keep track of events and people's schedules. Press the start button to read it. You imagine the Masked Man being voiced by Justin Roiland? I don't know who that is. But okay then, so look at that. You've come across some events in Turbina. Check them out in your notebook. From now on, events you see and people's schedules will be added to your notebook automatically. Hopefully you'll find it useful. I am confident that you'll have no trouble handling the most urgent matter of this menacing mask. The fate of the land rests in your capable hands. You'll be fine, surely. I know you can do it. Believe in your strengths, believe. You gotta believe! That mask. The Skull Kid uses the power of the mask to do terrible things. Whatever it takes, we've got to do something about it. The swamp, mountains, ocean, and canyon. That's what Tail was trying to tell us about. I bet he was referring to the 4 areas just outside of town. There's one in each compass direction. What do you suppose he meant by the 4 who were there? I have no idea, but he always skips important stuff. I guess we should go and find out. if we go through the gate straight ahead, we should be able to get to the swamp. Right, before we do that, I'm gonna go get my cash. I want to check a couple things around town and whatnot. Also gonna save my game in a second. I think it saves after you travel back in time, but just to be sure. Are you going to increase your wallet? As soon as I get 200 rupees, then yeah. Oh yeah, so check this out, you want to see something really creepy? Oh right, you have to drag it. I thought you had to like tap it and then tap the button. Like in Ocarina. So yeah, check out this animation when you like transform back into Deku Scrub Link. Like, that's fucking horrifying imagery for like a Nintendo game. A first party Nintendo game, I might add. When you untransform though, it's not as like it's not as gruesome. It's just like, oh, you take the mask off. I'm gonna go around and look for some side quests, I guess. Can I talk to you? Oh, that won't work. No, that's too basic. We have to be ready without any rehearsal this time. Every time. We need a new step, maybe with more jumping. Maria likes the choreography, but she doesn't like get into it at all. Okay then. Sneaking into other people's rooms, you're the worst. Ouch. Do-do-do-do! Don't speak to her right now. She hasn't finished her new dance for the town's carnival. Do-da-da-da! Even though the song is finished. Judo's very good at it. Maybe we should add some spins! Oh, wrong button. Can you even do the Song of Storms in this game? Guess not. Oh, there's a little bug in here. Don't have any bottles though, so I can't like grab it. It's weird hearing like the indoor music and the fucking Song of Storms music at the same time. Employees only, no admittance. Oh, look who it is, it's Ingo. Bah! Bother! I'm busy! Okay, so we've got his schedule now. Oh, wait a minute, that's not Ingo. Gorman? He looks identical to Ingo though, what the fuck? Gorman, the troop leader. Leader of the travelling troupe of performers, a stubborn man with a snarly face and flashy clothes. Okay then, so let's look at the notebook, see when we can talk to him, I guess. Wait a minute, schedule. I guess he's busy on the first day, so maybe sometime during the second day we can do something. Right, okay. But so I'm assuming that on the second day and the third day we can also do this minigame and get different prizes. Because there's like... It says first day's record, so I guess there's second and third. That's my logic behind that. See, that's pretty interesting. You get a notebook to like learn about like what's going on around town and around Termina. Termina 7. Well, what the fuck are you? Oh, Tortoise, did you finish helping Father? Then let Mother read you a story. I don't like this character's face at all. Get away from me. Now, which story would you like to hear? Okay. So it's just, you just time skip basically? No thanks. Anju's grandmother. The old lady from the Stockpot Inn. She's full of anecdotes. If you can stay awake, she'll read you all kinds of fascinating books. Was this character even in Ocarina of Time? I don't remember this one. There's a bathroom in this hotel. Again, I haven't played this game in over a decade, and that was like on the N64, so I don't remember much of this at all, like the side stuff. Can I go in there? Guess not. There's one room I haven't... Wait, was this the room I was just in? Oh, it was. Just because that room was dark for a second, I thought that meant I didn't go in there yet. Welcome to the Stockpot Inn. No thanks. Oh really? That's good. We're totally booked right now before the carnival. We're sorry, but we have to turn people away. Actually, the Goron with the booking for this afternoon snapped up our very last room. Lucky him. I recommend making a reservation if you plan to stay with us during this season. Please pay the Stockpot Inn a visit in the future. So there's a what you call him? A Goron, I guess. Stockpot Inn was completely booked, but apparently a Goron will be checking in on the afternoon of the first day. Okay. And then Anju. The only daughter of the Stockpot Inn's caretaker. She's a little timid, but she's very sweet and polite. I mean, I could wait until then. Like, let me check the schedule again. Right, so that's between 1:50 PM and 4:10 PM. Okay. Right, well, I'll come back to that then. Where's the exit? I can't believe I talked to her from behind the counter first rather than talk to her from the front. You know, like a normal person would. Oh, hey Link. Happy Spoopy Month. I hope this is a good game to start off Spook Month with. I was going to do Resident Evil Revelations 2 tonight, but I didn't feel in the mood for it, so probably do that tomorrow. I'm going to do Dragon Quest after this. Gonna check something real quick as young Link. So now that I can no longer drown as Deku Scrub Link, I can go down here and get promptly hit by a Skulltula. Mr. Skullington. Alright. Gonna need to get bombs. You should go to the hotel bathroom at night. I'll try to remember that then. Also, this game has different fighting music from like the music you hear in Ocarina of Time. You only have like the intro to it, you didn't hear the full song. Once we get into the Termina field, you'll probably hear it more often. Right, so where is that target minigame? I'm gonna go check that first. I think it's on the west side of town. There's one really cool side quest that I want to check out at some point that involves a farm, but I'm not going to say any more than that. It's like one of the side quests that I remember a lot from this game, but I won't get access to that anytime soon. Oh, this isn't the targeting game. The Swordsman School. This training center has friendly, polite 24-hour one-on-one training and will noticeably improve your sword skills. From now on until the end of the carnival, join at a special discount. Will you try it? Novice course for 1 rupee. Now then, before you draw your sword, I will teach you the basics of unarmed combat. I'll start with sideways jumps. Use the L button and ends. Okay. Oh. That's not what I meant to do. Next is the thrust. Do not forget what I've taught you thus far and do not neglect your daily practice. You can also use the R button to defend yourself with your shield. Cut down 10 logs using my most difficult technique. If you score a perfect 30, then you have mastered all of my secret techniques. Oh. Please! We're off to a good start. Fuck the jump slash. I figured the jump slash would get you more points. Your training is insufficient, you must jump more. I don't want to, like, spend all of my rupees right now on this. So we're not going to. I only have 54 rupees right now. Instead, let's spend our money on fucking lotteries, because why not? Would you like a chance to buy your dreams for 10 rupees? Pick a set of any 3 numbers you choose correctly, and if you'll win 50 rupees. Pretty sure you asked me that like 20 minutes ago. When I get 200 rupees, I will. Yeah, fuck this. Not doing that right now. Right, where's that bomb shop? I want to buy some bombs to use. I wonder if this is the Goron that's checking in. Hello, did you come to buy a bomb? This is just between us, but I have a huge bomb that this shop doesn't even carry. Oh, my product is so heavy I don't even think you can carry it. I'm sorry I even brought it up. Okay, so I'll be heading back to the hotel in a second because I think that other Goron will be there. Welcome! We're expecting to get a larger bomb back in stock pretty soon. But now that I think about it, it's already late. I need a bomb bag, don't I, too? Oh, shit. This comes with rupees, doesn't it? I hope so. Comes with 20 bombs, right, that's good. That was a bit of a spend there, but it was kind of worth it. Let's see. I have to look at my 3DS to see where the buttons are. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to the hotel now, wherever that was. I think the hotel was east. Or 10, so I've got just under a minute, or roughly a minute. I don't remember which one was the hotel. There it is. Although the inn. The inn is just a smaller hotel. Oh my, I wonder, did I by chance ask you the same thing earlier? My mother is always telling me to remember our customer's face, but I tend to forget them. I don't know what to do here. I don't have much time left. Would have had like a good couple minutes to figure this out, but I kind of got back here a bit late. Kind of like how I started the stream late. Ah, move it! You fuck. Oh, there he is. The city is so busy, it's hard to find one's way, Goro. Wait, is that not the... Okay. I'm terribly sorry there's no vacancies today. We're booked solid with reservations. I should have made a reservation, Goro. The name is Melee. Don't you have it, Goro? Mr. Melee, you're our newest Goron guest. Let's see. I do have your reservation. The room is the knife chamber on the second floor. Here's your room key. His name is Melee. Okay. Okay, so now what? How do I know which one is the knife chamber? This place is falling apart. The floor looks like it could be... It could pull it up. Looks like you could pull it up, Goro. I can't read. My brain isn't really good at reading it aloud. Okay, so that's the knife chamber. Alright, well I don't know what to do there, so never mind. I'm gonna go back into this tunnel here so that I can bomb that wall. See if I find something good back here. Seems to be a chest there because I can see it on the minimap. At least I think that's a chest. That small red box. Yep, there's a chest back there. Okay, that was worth spending 50 rupees, so I can get 50 back, plus another 50. And now I've got bombs. Should go to the hotel bathroom. As soon as I remember what it is, I'll do that. I'm gonna have to refamiliarize myself with this area. Any idea what time I need to be in the bathroom and where the bathroom is? Oh wait, this is the wrong room. But I could climb that there for a second. Yeah, where's the bath? Like, I don't know where the bathroom in this game is, so... someone's gonna have to point that out to me. It's 8:30 PM. It's 8:30 PM and the Stockpot Inn will now be locking its door. Thank you for joining us. Ah, shit. Nope. A little bit too late for that now. Oh yeah, there is one thing I want to try out actually. I need to go back to the east side. I think there's a little thing that you can do with your ocarina, but you need to go talk to the Scarecrow to do it. So I'm gonna go back to the observatory and then show the Scarecrow my ocarina. And then you can show me a cool technique I think that you can do with it. Which will help. I don't remember much of this game, but I do remember like some stuff. Oh yeah, that's right, I only have 99 rupees on hand, so I'm gonna have to like toss the rest of my rupees away in a second. Oh. Oh baby, that's a nice thing you got there. Let me hear a song you wrote on that. That song doesn't belong to my heart, baby. I know of a mysterious song that allows you to manipulate the flow of time. Do you want to hear about it? Oh yeah, now listen up. If you play the song, that strange song backward, you can slow the flow of time. And if you play each note twice in a row, you can jump forward to any point within the current day, it's true. How is that? Pretty interesting, isn't it? But I'm sure I'd I'd like some song written by you. If you like, you can play one for me. Yeah, so this is what I was talking about, so why are... Okay. So yeah, play the song backwards and now we can half the speed of the time movement. It's called the inverted song of time. So we essentially have double the time now, which is really useful for certain side quests. And if I want to advance to a later part of the day without the scarecrow, I can just like play each note twice in a row. So it's like YYLLRR. And I think that's just called the fast... It's called something like this fast speed... What's it called again? I'm trying to pretend like I fucking know what the name of the song is, but I don't actually know what it's called. The Song of Double Time or something like that. But yeah, I think if you play the inverted song again, it goes back to normal speed. Right, okay, let's get that fairy real quick. Just wanted to see that again. For some reason the fairy's in a different position now from where it was before. I should also pick up that heart piece in the north side of town as well, while I'm here. Oh right, yeah, 99 rupees. There's no point in picking any more up right now. I'll deposit my rupees after I'm done with this. Hey! Shut up, Tattle. At least it's not, hey, listen! Oh, Tattle, and you young kind one, ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba. Thank you for returning my broken and shattered body. I'm the Great Fairy of Magic. Does this do anything different when you're, like, human young Link? Human young Link? Yeah, that's what I meant to say. I love it when I'm trying to think of a word and my brain can't quite comprehend what I'm trying to say, so I just like make weird noises. Scattered throughout the 4 temples of this land are stray fairies which belong to the great fairies who are broken just as I was. Please find a way to save them and return them to their fountains. Surely they will aid in your strength. Allow me to grant you something good, so that the stray fairies will not fear you. Yeah, let me give you something good in, like, red letters. Right, you got the Great Fairy's mask. Stray fairies will fly to you when you wear it. You'll know you're close to a fairy who's lost in the Temple of the Mask. Mask's hair begins to shimmer. Yeah, so that's a new thing, I think. Actually, I don't remember if you get the fairy's mask in the original game. God, it's been so long since I've played this. Yeah, the tattle and tail thing is meant to be a pun. Come see me whenever your quest has made you weary. I'm gonna go deposit those 99 rupees now before I forget. I got the bombs, that's all I needed for the moment. It's even got, like, moving hair. Like, I thought the hair was going to be, like, made of plastic, so it had no physics to it, but no, it actually has real hair, apparently. Or just some like, synthetic material that looks like hair. So yeah, this game has lots of masks. And not all of them make you transform, but a lot of them have, like, different powers and stuff. You know how when you play Smash Brothers and, like, when you turn the items on, you get, like, the bunny hood mask that makes you, like, run really fast and jump really high? This is where that came from. That's the origin of the bunny hoods. Once you get the bunny hood mask in this game, you can, like, run and jump higher. Run faster, jump higher. I think it's called the Song of Double Time. Yeah, it is. Oh, you can jump to the exact hour now. In the original, I think you could only jump by 6-hour increments. Okay, that's brilliant. Yeah, let's go straight to the dawn of the second day. Want to do that Deku Scrub second day minigame thing. Don't know if this minigame is ready yet. I might have to wait a little bit. If so, I can just, like, jump ahead. We're open until the carnival, which is one day after tomorrow. Need to get some more rupees. I don't remember all the masks in this game, but I remember some of them. I remember there's a pig mask. I'm actually going to get a few more rupees in case I mess up, so I can get another shot at this. Thankfully, these seem to spawn rupees very frequently. I mean, if I spent 5 minutes doing this, I could easily get 200 rupees for the big wallet, but I'm not going to do that just yet. First things first. Oh, okay then. Good accuracy on my part there, just walking right around that. Wait, where's my... Oh, right. I thought the notebook was, like, on the touchscreen. You have to press start for that. So, yeah, there should be a minigame on... Like, there should be a challenge on this day. How long have I been playing this for? Let me check. Wow, 2 hours already? Doesn't feel like it. Yeah, we're definitely not getting to the first dungeon tonight. Oh yeah, this is different from before. Wow, I suck! I kinda have an idea what's going on now, but that was terrible. Just need to get into the middle now. Yeah, we got this. There we go. You can keep trying as long as you have the rupees for it. 50 seconds, that's a new record. Take this! What's your name? Melee, that's a strange name for a Deku scrub. You can come by again tomorrow. Right, well, that's that one crossed off the list. Also, I don't know why the grass comes to life like that when you do that. What happened to that dude? I guess he was only there for one night. Okay. So while you can jump ahead in time, you can't, like, jump back in increments. You have to, like, go all the way back to day one if you miss anything. Which kinda sucks, but there's plenty of other stuff you can do if you miss the chance. I don't know if that guy will be there on the night of the second day, or if it's just the first day only. I haven't talked to him yet, so he's not on my notebook. Apparently that dude is a thief. Yeah, so I guess to get out of the way, I'm gonna grind these rupees out to get the big wallet. Since I can get a consistent 5 to 10 rupees every time I do this. Just need to get another 99 and then 2 more rupees. So yeah, if anyone's wondering if I'm like going to stream a bunch of Zelda games, because I finished Link's Awakening Switch last night and immediately started this one, that's not why I'm playing this game right away. So it's not like I'm marathoning a bunch of Zelda games like I'm doing Kingdom Hearts. The reason I started this game is because I beat Ocarina of Time 3D earlier this year and I wanted to play this game before the end of the year. Plus we're now in October, which is Spook Month. So I kind of feel like it sort of matches up with what I want to get done this year, so there's the postman. I'm currently on the job. If I stop to talk, it will disrupt my schedule. Right, here's another one for the notebook. Clocktown's mail deliverer extraordinaire. He's serious about his job and is always punctual, come rain or shine. Yeah, isn't this like the running dude from Ocarina? Wow, he's like the slowest runner ever. Right, just gotta do this a couple more times. In fact, I'll deposit my rupees now and then get the last few. Just need to get another 20 rupees after this. You remember some of this game, but not much of it. You seem to remember more than me, at least. Like, you know about, like, the toilet thing? So I won't get to the first dungeon tonight, but I guess I'll head my way to the swamp, at the very least, which I'll do in a minute. One more should do it, and then we're good. There we go. I'm assuming the big wallet lets you hold up to 200 rupees, which is quite useful. Guess I'm about to find out. Alright, little guy, I've got a total of 203 rupees from you. What's this? You've already saved up 200 rupees? Well, little guy, here, take this, it's your special gift. Yep, I can now hold up to 200 at any given time. You've deposited 200 rupees as part of a special promotion. You were given a bigger wallet to commemorate the occasion. I thought that said South Park Town there for a second, just looking at the description. You got a special gift in the bank. This was added to your notebook. See, doesn't it hold more than your old one? Fill it up and bring it into deposit. Bring it into deposit. Right, let's leave this area and start checking out Termina. Oh wait, there's a chest up there. Can't get up there from here, can I? Ah, shit. I need to go get another Moon's Tear. Okay then. Right, I'll go do that real quick then. Yeah, I thought I would always have like the deed to that place, but I guess not. Is that just like some etching on the wall? Oh, wait a minute. Okay, that's weird. There's something back there, I think, because if you look at the minimap, you can see it kind of continues. Or is that just there for show? Oh yeah, so this is something that you'll notice throughout the game. There's just like little etches of stuff that very vaguely tells you about like some of the backstory. No idea what that is though. I know there's like one etching somewhere in Termina Fields that kind of like gives you a bit more backstory about Skull Kids, but I don't exactly remember what that is. Can't really skip this cutscene. At least we get to see the creepy moon one more time. So I just want to grab that treasure chest that's located back in Central Clocktown, or South Clocktown. But to get to that chest I need to use this flower pad again. One thing I hate about the 3DS circle pad is that my thumb very gradually slips away from it, if that makes sense. Like, it's got a small divot so that your thumb can like stay in the centre, but it doesn't work too well. Not for my big thumbs anyway. It's like over time my thumb like gradually slips away from it and I have to like realign my thumb to make sure it's like fully on the circle pad. Otherwise the middle of my thumb starts like moving the circle pad around, which is really uncomfortable. But yeah, between this stream and the next stream I'm going to have to look for that Circle Pad Pro so that I can try playing it with that. Despite my 3DS being modded to have a capture board fitted in it for streaming purposes, it still is capable of like reading the Circle Pad Pro. I just don't know where it is. If I knew this game had that support I would have looked for that before I streamed tonight, but there you go, that just shows you how much research I put into these games I play. Okay, so here's your goddamn moon tier. I mean, to be fair, there's not that many 3DS games that support the Circle Pad Pro. Very few, as a matter of fact. The original Ocarina of Time 3D didn't support it, so I just assumed this one wouldn't either. Well, that was underwhelming. All that work for 20 rupees. I mean, it's better than 5 or 1, but I was hoping for like at least 50 there. Or something more substantial. I think I saw another spot that I can use this on. Guess not. Alright, I think I'm done with this town for the moment. Let's head to the swamp. Which I believe we need to go this way to get there. Hey, stop right there! Have you got some errand in the swamp? It's dangerous to go outside the town walls. I cannot allow a child like you to. Assault? Oh, my apologies, sir. It was wrong of me to treat you like a child. The southern swamp at the Woodfall lies in that direction, but be careful. I like how he doesn't matter too much. Like, as soon as you get the sword, it's like, okay, you're good to go. Yeah, we don't care if you're like 10 years old. You've got a sword, you'll be fine. So yeah, Termina Field music is a remake of like the Hyrule theme from like the older Zelda games. Whereas ironically, the Hyrule Field in Ocarina of Time is like a completely different composition. First new enemy of the game, Tattle. That's a green choo-choo, it's nothing to be afraid of. Usually it has something useful in its stomach. Yeah, so the green ones of those give you like magic. I think there's also like red and blue variants that give you like different things. Red ones are like hearts, I think. Hang on a second. Sorry, I had to clear my throat there. Not sure what the point in that is, if I can't really reach anything with it. Does that not actually kill it? Guess not. Got to attack it the old-fashioned way then and spin! I do like the additional... Oh, there's Deku Babas. I do like the additional detail where when you spin as Deku scribbling, you see a little bit of like thornage coming out of the head. I don't think it was like that in the original game. Some extra rupees. Only 5 though, but... Sorry, I'm just looking around for secrets. You never know if you might find like a secret somewhere. Okay, let's continue. I do like that the rupee count now says 83, or rather, it's not that. It shows you the colour of the rupee now is like blue instead of the green. Oh yeah, this was the part I was talking about. I kinda remember this. Oh, I remember this. Tell and I drew this with the Skull Kid when we first met him. He told us that he'd been fighting with friends and that they had left him all alone. A little bit of backstory. I wonder if that Skull Kid came from Hyrule as well. Or if that's like from Termina. I'm sure it was because he was always playing tricks, so nobody wanted to play with him. But to do what he did just because of that. And once he got his power, right, so let's go into the swamp and check it out for a bit. Again, I won't be able to get to the first dungeon tonight. I've already been playing this for like nearly 2.5 hours now. Oh, look who it is, it's Tingle. What's this? Green clothes, white fairy? Sir, could you be by chance a forest fairy? Oh my! My name is Tingle, I am the same as you, sir, a forest fairy. Alas, though I'm already aged 35, no fairy has come to me just yet. My father tells me to grow up and act my age, but why? I tell you, Tingle is the very reincarnation of a fairy. Now while I stand here waiting for a fairy of my own, I sell maps to help out my father. Lucky, you're... Yeah, we read this already. Right, so let's buy Woodfall, which is where we're going into. You can buy the map for the next area, but it's like 40 rupees, and then by the time you're ready for that area, it's like 20. So there's no point in buying the next map now. When you've got the map of Woodfall, now you can find your way around the swamp. Tingle Tingle Koolumpa! That's the Deku Baba. Cut it down when it has when it has extended its body out, and Deku nuts or sticks will come out. There we go. Some Deku sticks. Deku sticks burn well. please feel free to take out the fresh spring water home with you. So, feel like going fishing? No time limit, 50 rupees. Free if you've got a fishing hole pass. So these are consumable, I can't... Okay then, right, we'll come back to this later. So it's not a permanent pass, you can only use one, and then you have to use the other one, and then you're done. Let's take a look at the shooting gallery then. Oi mates, how are ya? You wanna play? One game's 20 rupees. What? You don't even have a bow, mates? Okay, well I need to get a bow first before we check that out. The man from the swamp shooting gallery, he's a little hard to understand. Alright, see you later. You'd think they would provide a bow and arrow for me, but I guess not. Or a slingshot, just anything. Oh, it's not called a keys, it's called a bat. If you don't do something before it swoops down on you, well, just don't come running to me. I knew I was going to get hit there. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wrong button. I spy a heart piece. Can I get that now? Well, as soon as I get rid of all these bad bats, then I can grab that. Fuck off. Gotta get rid of all those fucking bats first before I can actually grab that. Ah shit, more enemies? That's a wolfos. Lure it in and watch its movements. It doesn't like its tail being touched. Right, I think finally I have a bit of peace and quiet to grab this. Yep. There we go, just one more left, and then we get 4 hearts. One second. Sorry, something I need to deal with in the background. Right, there we go. Just window stuff. Oh, I forgot the owl was in this game as well. Hoot hoot hoot! This is a rare sight. You are a fairy child, correct? What business might you have in this poisoned swamp? If you dare not venture further, I shall pass no judgment. It is better for you to retreat until you're ready to return. The swamp you are in has lost its guardian deity, but it was destined to fade anyway. Hoot hoot! That is destiny not solely limited to this swamp. If you have the courage and determination to proceed in the face of destiny, then I shall teach you something useful. The stone statue over there, that bears a close resemblance to me. I placed those throughout this land to aid those with the power to change the destiny, wherever he may appear. If you have spoken forth to any of my stone statues and thus spread their wings, then the song carved in the stone at my feet will certainly be of some assistance. Remember, if you play it, wherever the need arises. The notes are carved in the stone. So yeah, this is basically the quick travel song, so you can travel to any of the old statues that you found. So RXA. Oh right, that's Y. You learn the Song of Soaring. This melody swoops you up and sends you soaring into any stone statue that you've found. Or something. Whenever you play this song, we will be reminded of our eternal friendship, which transcends both time and space. And also dreams. Swamp Tourist Centre ahead. Sadly, there's no golden skull tools in this game, if you're wondering where those are. Thanks for stopping. You're not from here, are you? I sell magic beans to Deku Scrubs, but I'd really like to leave my hometown. I'm hoping to find some success from a livelier place. But to open the business in another place, you need to go through the proper channels first. Do you know what I mean? Oh, that's the town title deed. I wish you'd let me have that. I'll give you this land in return, deal? Got a swamp title deed. You gave the town title deed to the business scrub in the southern swamp, and in return you got a swamp title deed, so now I can use this pad. I'm going off to town right now, I'll leave the rest up to you. Right, before I start using that, let's go in here. Swamp Tourist Centre. Welcome! Wait, is this your first time at the swamp? In that case, try our famous boat cruise. It's a loop of the swamp, by way of Deku Palace. Of course, the swamp's been kinda poisoned lately. Oh, and there's this huge, horrible monster. No wonder business is so slow. Boat cruise reservations are handled at the window over there. Okay. Old Kumi's boat cruise. Ticket office closed. Please inquire at the Magic Hag's potion shop near the edge of the swamp. I think I remember who Koimi is. One of the Wicked Witches of the West. The ones from Ocarina of Time. Oh, yes! 4 hearts. Awesome. Don't know if there's anywhere else I can go from here with this. Doesn't seem like it. Now let's try going to the potion shop then. I'm going to be wrapping up in a minute so I can do some Dragon Quest. I'm assuming the potion shop is in that direction? Yep, it's this way. Yeah, it's one of those witches. The Gerudo witches, I think they're called, collectively. I wonder. Can I blow the lid off this? Nope, but I can blow up the fucking sign. Holy shit. I'll check out them physics. Trying to get it to land on the lid. See if that works. Okay, maybe I can't quite get it on the lid. I'm not going to waste any more of my bombs. Yeah, Twin Rova, that's their, like, title or name. Gone to the woods out back on a little errand. Kotake, the manager. Right, well, I can't do anything in there. Let's go find her. We are on the second day, correct? How do I check what time I'm on right now? Is it under schedule? Yeah, I'm on the second day, 8:40 PM. Beware of the ferocious turtles. Okay. Follow me! Oh yeah, Super Monkey Ball is coming out soon on Switch. Banana Blitz HD. I'm sure it's not the remake that everyone wanted. Like, I think everyone wants a remake of 1 and 2. But I'll probably pick it up. It's been a while since I played Super Monkey Ball. I think that'll be a fun game to stream. Ow, ow! Help me! I was just busy minding my own business, picking mushrooms, when bam, I got hit from behind. That pesky Skull Kid, did he think an old hag wouldn't recognize him if he hit his face? Ow! To think that powerful. To think he's that powerful, and now I can't even move. You, don't you have anything that gives you energy? Nope. What's this? You're no help. I say, if you're not at all what you make yourself out to be. Guess I'm gonna need to get, like, some healing herbs or something for her. Oof. Yeah, get fucked. Maybe I can get some potion from the potion shop. You can heal the sign. What, the one that I broke? Nope, can't get any potions right now. So wait, you mean I can destroy the sign and then use the Song of Healing to fix the sign? Is that what you mean? I'm gonna try that. Wait, let's see if this works. Oh wow, you actually can do that. Yeah, I never knew about that, that's cool. It has like zero purpose to it, but it's still neat. Maybe I need to wait until daytime so that the other witch will be at this potion shop. Let's speed up time. So we're looking for Kumi, but Katoki or Kataku is in the woods. Oh yeah, we get to listen to some of the music, I guess, for this area. Oh wait, maybe she's back at the tourist shop? The boat tourist shop? Let me go back there and check. Guess not. I don't know if her ticket office opens up at a specific time or if I need to do the side quest first. Right, well I'll tell you what I'm going to do for now. I've been playing this for long enough. I'm going to stop here. I'm just going to save the game at this particular statue. And then we'll figure this out next time I play it. So yeah, I didn't quite get to the first dungeon. I wasn't expecting to, really. I wanted to do a bunch of side stuff, and even then I didn't get that much done tonight. But yeah, I'm looking forward to doing more of this in the days to come. Probably do some more over the weekend.